Y'all, I just woke up to a crazy amount of comments on my video that I got up late last night. Y'all are too much, as usual. You guys are so supportive and loving, and but I'm not gonna lie to you. I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning to go pee, and I had a very severe panic attack. Like, it was so bad that I thought I was gonna have to call for help. That's how bad it got. Like, it was brutal. It was brutal. And the last time I had a panic attack like that, I was traveling in 2019 and I ended up in the hospital. So the last thing I need is to have such a severe panic attack that I lose consciousness in my van when I'm by myself. It's not good. It's not good. It was not a normal panic attack. I used to have anxiety attacks somewhat frequently, and I don't anymore, just because of my lifestyle changes and just how I choose to live my life very mindfully. But honestly, the last couple of weeks since I've been home from my Colorado trip, I was in the valley. It was hot, very hot. I'm making my coffee, y'all. It was very hot. And even though I did some like super fun things when I was in the valley, I overall I just don't like being there. I don't like being in the city. I don't like driving through the traffic. I just feel like it's soul sucking, and I just get so trapped and suffocated in 110-degree heat when I can't do anything outside. So between that and Wayne dying, and now me having to make plans to go south to Sierra Vista and all this stuff, I think I was just like laying there, and all of a sudden it just hit me. Like, everything just hit me at like 3:30 this morning. And I am exhausted. I am exhausted. It's very heavy. Very heavy stuff. And I know that every single one of you has dealt with some sort of loss, right? And a lot of people are thanking, me and Mom Yellow Wolf for working together to get Taco taken care of. But Wayne would have done the same thing for any of us. Wayne was, gosh, I don't know. He might be one of the most generous men I've ever met in my entire life. He was just a giver. All the time. I think to a fault sometimes, and I used to give him crap about that. Like, Wayne, yeah, you gotta set some boundaries, sweetheart. You gotta set some boundaries. He was a very generous man. And if it was me and if it was Winston, everyone would get me taken care of. I did have a couple of comments on his will, and he does have a will. Wayne was a very responsible man, and he has a will in place. That'll be up to authorities to get all of that taken care of, because none of us know who the executor is, and it's not any of us. So, and we're not blood family. So, so thank you for that. I'm tired, but it is what it is. I'm already in the best place that I can be for myself right now for some healing and relaxation, which is Greer. I'm going to take it easy today, but I'm just sipping on my coffee. I think it's like 8:30 in the morning. I woke up to rain, which was lovely. I'm feeling thankful that my anxiety attack last night wasn't worse and that I didn't end up unconscious. What happened was I tried to sit up and I got so dizzy and everything got so blurry and then like went black, and then I fell and I think I hit my head like on the side of my van here, and then when I opened my eyes, I was confused because my head was at the other end of my bed. And I remember looking at the heat shield on this side of my door, like, this is not right. Like, what is happening? I mean, that's how messed up it was. I could have called for help if I needed it, because I have service to do that, but all was well, and it could always be worse. So I'm going to scroll through Instagram Reels and think about what my plan is going to be for today. Oh, boy. Winston wanted to get out of the van, which means Mom has to get out of the van. But, wow, this morning is tremendous. It's kind of, well, the sun's kind of peeking out now. Although we did get a little bit of rain this morning. It's looking fine right now. We are expecting rain later in the day. But, okay, so my van was clean yesterday. Doesn't take long for it to get messy, so I need to make my bed, organize stuff. I did set up my high boost yesterday, my cell booster. Literally, the antenna is sitting up there with a towel right now because I haven't attached anything or done anything like that. I did like a super quick setup, but I'm happy to report right now it's working really, really well. So pretty dope. I'm excited about it. I'll mess with it and actually like install it when I have more time at camp. But in the meantime, I have stuff to put away. I have my bed to make, things to clean, and we'll probably head into town and go visit Hawley Lake in about an hour or so. I definitely feel like a mess today, y'all. But I am trying to function the best I can. I went through so many loving comments this morning over my coffee, and a couple people, and I know that people mean well, but you know, some people are like, you should have gone down there to get the dog right away and all this stuff. It's like, whoa, bro. Whoa. First of all, if you've never been in this situation, don't. Just stop. Second of all, we have to remember that I am Wayne's friend. I have no blood relation to him. And I am at the mercy of law enforcement and the legal system and what they will allow me to do. I mean, it took an entire day just to get Taco to somewhere secure, and it took phone calls, rides from a sheriff's deputy. Like, there was literally a sheriff's deputy, bless her heart, thank you for her, who picked up Taco from county and brought him somewhere else, somewhere safer and a little nicer. So there are a lot of moving parts. I am doing the very best I can. I am doing this alone. I'm doing this alone. Even though I have support, and my mom and Yellow Wolf are the biggest helps to me right now because Taco is our priority, you know, I'm the only one in Arizona, so I'm doing this alone. And I've been trying to get with a sheriff's deputy so I can go to Wayne's house before I pick up Taco, because I don't want to pick up Taco and take him to the house. It would just be terrible. He would be looking for Wayne. It would be horrendous. So I'm trying to go there before I pick up Taco to get, you know, a harness, his bed, something special, maybe something that smells like Wayne. But that's not, like, that's, it just can't happen in a day. So I'm doing the best that I can, and Wayne would be very upset if he felt like he was being a burden. And so I need to make sure too, especially with all these really intense feelings and responsibility that I have right now, that I'm also taking care of myself. Because if I don't take care of myself, nothing's going to get taken care of. So I'm doing the best that I can. In the meantime, I got the van all cleaned up. It is 10 o'clock, so I'm heading to Hawley Lake. It's 45 minutes. I'm also going to go to the community center here in Greer because I heard through the grapevine, Brad, that there's a dominoes tournament at the community center on Saturday. So I'm going to go find out. So yeah, I'm just going to do some fun things today, do some reconnaissance. The thing about Hawley Lake is it's on Apache reservation, so you have to have permits. The rules are a lot stricter than like National Forest. So I'm gonna go check it out. I don't know, right now I don't know if there's camping around Hawley Lake aside from the paid camping, and I don't want to stay at a campground unless it's like, I don't know. I mean, I'll stay at a campground for like a night, but I figure I'm in this area to do stuff like that, so that's what we're going to do. And probably get breakfast, dump trash, and do all these van life things. Okay, so I'm at the Greer Community Center. We're gonna go see if they're actually having this potential dominoes. Whoop, I almost tripped. Tournament. Okay, well, they're closed. I'm not seeing anything on the door. Okay, since they're closed and I can't ask anybody, I might have to go online and take a look. Wow, what a gorgeous day. What'd we get? Breakfast burrito? You are a breakfast burrito. You want to share with Mama? Okay. That was quite the drive in here, but we made it. Earl Park Lake Campground. Yeah, so okay, we're gonna go toward the campground. I saw a lot of closed forest roads. There were a couple open ones. There's no cell service out here, but I'm gonna go check out those forest roads on my way out. Okay, so this is the campground, but like, what is that building? I don't know. It seems very quiet here, but I don't see like a camp host building or anything like that. So I'm seeing fire rings and picnic tables, but these campsites aren't even marked like with numbers or anything, so I really don't know what's going on. I mean, it's nice because these campsites aren't like super close to each other, but I don't know what the situation is. I was hoping maybe I could just like find like there'd be like a camp host building or something where I can ask someone questions, but it's just different since we're on Apache reservation. They operate a little bit differently. But oh my, this is a stunning lake. I just pulled into one of the campsites because I'm like looking around for a number or a reservation board, but there's nothing. And there's plenty of open campsites. I don't know, this is weird. Well, it looks like they had cabins at one point, but they're all boarded up. And all of the signs around here are written like on wooden planks in Sharpie. It's such a weird situation, but oh my God, look at the water. And with these clouds, these overcast days, it makes it so much prettier, honestly. The roads coming in here, though, are not easy to traverse, that's for sure. Bless you. There's a boat ramp right here and a dock. There's a store right there that says boat rentals. Honestly, I'd be shocked if there was even anyone working there. But since we are on reservation, everything's just operated differently than, let's say, a campground that you find on recreation.gov, right? It's just different. And that's exactly why I came here today, to find out what the deal is. Well, that's unfortunate. Fish cleaning station absolutely trashed. The store is not open. No one there. We are back in Greer. What was that? What is that? It's Icky's. And unfortunately, it was actually a car, just like a regular sedan at my favorite campsite. So I'm right across the road. I don't have service here. I have 0 bars of service. But while I'm sitting here deciding what I'm going to do, because I actually checked out a couple of other campsites. There weren't service at those places either. But I think what I'm going to do is mess around just a little bit more with my high boost setup and somehow see about basically putting something on my rooftop box that I can slide the antenna into when I'm using it, when I need it. So I think I'll do that right now. I know that rain is supposed to be coming, but it's only the afternoon. We have plenty of daytime left, so I'm kind of hoping that if I mess with my booster for a little while, maybe that person at my campsite will leave. I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I'm just feeling sad today, y'all. I thought that trying to stay busy would help. No, I just feel sad. Fuck. Wayne's death is hitting me just really hard. And you know, sometimes when you're emotional, you try and suppress your feelings so you don't have to feel them and you don't have to face them. But I know that it's better to get it out, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to be sad. But this is part of life. And unfortunately, so many, like, my closest friends are so much older than me. That sucks. But Wayne was only in his 60s. I mean, he was only in his upper 60s. I've known way too many good men to die in their 60s. It just breaks my heart. That's way too young to die in your 60s. That's way too young. I don't even care what anyone says. 60s is way too young to die. So, I want to say that I enjoyed my time at Hawley Lake today, but I didn't fully enjoy it because I was just not in a good mental space. What I would like to do is I would like to go back when I'm in a better mindset to enjoy it. Because honestly, I do want to camp there for a night. There is no cell service, and what I'm learning right now, like as I sit at this campsite, because I was messing with my booster, and I have no cell service here. And when I say that, I mean like on my bars on Verizon, it shows like the exclamation mark, which means that you can only make emergency phone calls. So I tested the booster, and for a little bit, it gave me like half a bar, but ultimately you need some sort of service, even if it's super minimal, to make this booster work. So it's all about experimenting and testing it out. But I would like to go back and stay a night at the campground, and the lake is so cool because there's like, it's almost like different scenery wherever you're at around the lake. And but it seems kind of like a ghost town because so much there is like boarded up or abandoned, and there's lots of abandoned like little cabins and shacks. But the water's so beautiful, and I saw elk, I saw deer, I saw a couple of herons, a plethora of ducks. So I want to go back. I was not feeling good today. And this is part of van life. But to be honest with you, I went today to the lake not expecting to stay. I went to see what the situation is. Now I know what the situation is. So when I'm feeling better, I can go back. And it's a pretty easy drive. What takes so long is once you get to the Hawley Lake exit from the 260, it takes a good 20 minutes to drive like 8 miles because it's so windy through those mountains, which is really pretty. But that's what takes so long to get there from Greer specifically. So the rest of the day, so it's been raining this afternoon, obviously, like I showed you. Winston's passed out. He had a smart bone, and it's about 3:30. Honestly, I'll probably go in about an hour to see if that person is still at the campsite across the way. If they are, I'll probably start thinking about staying the night somewhere else. I'm interested in a campground that's here in town. It's only $10 for a night. It's a primitive campground, so there's no electric hookups or anything, but it's right by the reservoirs, and maybe I'll check that out. I don't know, show that to you guys. I actually showed it to you guys, I don't know, in a recent Greer video. It's Benny Creek Campground, so maybe I'll just go there for the night. I don't know. We shall see, but I'm just trying to take it easy. I've been reading a book. I started writing my book again. I'll get into that later. I'm writing a book. But when Brock and I were in Payson recently, when we were celebrating my birthday at my mom's house, we went to a thrift store and we got 6 books that we can kind of share because like we're both into the same history stuff. But I'm almost done with I Married Wyatt Earp. This has been fantastic so far. It's essentially a memoir, her memoirs and journals put together by an author. I mean, she was married to Wyatt Earp for like 50 years or something silly. So, almost done with that. It's a beautiful day to read, and maybe I'll get this video uploaded today. I guess it depends on if I end up somewhere with service. So, thanks for dealing with my tears and my emotions. I know this stuff isn't fun, and it's not why you guys watch my channel, but this is part of my life, and especially my van life, since Wayne I met him in Quartzsite, and he was part of my Quartzsite family. So it all comes together. So yeah, this is real life shit, y'all. And I know this video was long, so thank you for taking the time to watch and to support me, and I appreciate it. We still have some podographs left for sale. I'm trying to save money this month. I probably shouldn't have spent $20 on my breakfast this morning. That probably wasn't a smart decision. I'm trying to save money this month because I know that next month my Montana trip is going to be very expensive because it's a 20-hour drive one way. So I need to start really minding my P's and Q's so I'm in a good financial position for that trip. So, okay, that's enough. I'm done blabbing at you guys. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch. I will see you next time.